Plagg in Leon's Cheese Store, a Miraculous Ladybug fanfiction written for Leon's birthday. If you would like more, or rather, less specific fanfiction, you can find it by checking out other videos on this channel. Don't forget to leave a like, and a happy birthday for Leon, who ages every year on December 29th. If there was any holiday Plagg loved, it was Christmas. Why? Because not only did the local cheese store, Leon's Cheese, set out samples in hope of selling their seasonal gift boxes for Christmas, 4 days later was the owner's birthday, where he gave out free, deluxe-sized samples of cheese in celebration, including camembert. So, noting Adrian's breath pattern, Plagg decided to sneak out as his master slept, hoping to nab some when the store first opened and there weren't any customers to see him. Plagg flew out of bed without a hitch, rubbing his mouth on some camembert to help wake him up before slipping through the window and down the street. Leon had just flipped the open sign on, and no customers were in sight. Perfect. Except, well, this time around he wasn't so stealthy. Usually he was able to fly in unnoticed, but on this particular trip into Leon's Cheese Store, he crashed into a sleigh bell, clattering the garland it was attached to onto the ground inside the store. Oh, cataclysm. This isn't good. Hello? He heard a voice call out. Plagg made a move to hide, but a waft of something absolutely mouth-watering entered him. Oh, camembert. The samples were out, freshly cut, and he couldn't resist temptation. Mouth salivating, Plagg darted for the sample tray, finding shelter underneath the stool it's perched upon. Surely Leon wouldn't look under here for now, not when there's a mess to clean up. Then he can feast upon this blessing of a meal as his back is turned. Foolproof. Well, maybe not foolproof. Adrian would somehow mess up this plan if he knew about it. Oh, that blasted gravity, Leon muttered, stooping down to collect the garland and the ornaments tethered to it. Plagg stayed still, the cheese no longer a temptation for him. There, under a different display of cheese, was Tiki, staring at him with her arms crossed. "What are you doing?" her eyes seemed to say. "Sorry, Sugar Cube." He shrugged back. He didn't want to deal with her wrath, but he also didn't want to lose this pristine opportunity. "This is why I need more sleep," Leon muttered, grabbing a ladder to pin up the consequence of Plagg's rushing. "Are you stealing from this boy on his birthday?" Tiki hissed, making her way over to him. "No, I'm enjoying deluxe samples." "Those are for his customers and employees." "What? I'm an employee." "Uh-huh." Her eyes narrowed. "What? I test the cheese, and if it's not a good batch worthy enough to sell, I get rid of it." Kind of like that Barbie missing her Santa hat." "What about it?" "I saw you steal it, Plagg." Had she? The shop was closed then. How would she? "Have you been coming for the samples too, Sugar Cube?" Plagg asked. It was the only reason he could think of. After all, who wouldn't want the creamy, cheesy supply of— "No," she said. "Marinette dropped something in here a few days back, and we need to find it, so I went looking during the off hours." "Uh-huh, sure, I believe you," he said, waving his arms like Adrian waved his fingers at Nino whenever he was being sarcastic. "Just get out of here before he sees you," she shot back, turning behind a table leg to make herself scarce as Leon walked by. But maybe she had a point. Instead of just taking from Leon on his birthday, maybe he could give something back. Determined, he floated up to a round of cheese and began to nibble. 10 blissful and undisturbed minutes later, he floated back to admire his work. Bite by bite, Plagg had carved in "Happy Birthday" in a wheel of Gouda. "Happy birthday," he muttered, stomach satisfied. Plagg grabbed a deluxe sample wrapped in plastic and made his way out, hoping he hadn't been missed by Adrian just yet. Happy birthday, Leon. Anyway, that's a story for the kid who has not only come to the live streams, but made enough of an impact that he gets a personal shout out on his birthday. So cool, I guess. I'll catch you guys in the next one.